You probably don't belong down there.
she's gonna be a line judge, so let her go.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, how you feeling?
Good.
Keep icing up that window.
I know I'm going to ice it again. I'm going to go line judge it, and then I'm going to go get
Yeah.
ice.
All right, go. Got out of it?
She hurt her shoulder.
She went down and flew like this. Popped it. I don't think it came all the way out, but it came out enough that it just came back in. But so it's stiff and sore. Just falling on it.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us here. Once again, technical problems, and we're back on the air now. 12-12 here in the first set. Played across and down as Madly Stratman picks up her first kill. We're glad to have you with us. 13-12. The Grace Grizzlies leading on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. As Sydney Jacobson with the serve, as Preston does just get it back around the block and ties the first set at 13. So again, we apologize for the technical problems. Glad to be with us. We did start a little bit early. We've scheduled start time for this final match of the first day. It wasn't until 8:30, but we started about 5 minutes after 8, as somehow we went from about an hour behind to 45 minutes ahead during the last couple of hours. As here it comes, Anderson gets it over. Indians will set at the net, as coming up on it is Crosley, and that's out of bounds. So 14-13. And Sydney Smith dropping back to serve here for Grace. Pretty good serve, back set, comes to Steele. She's blocked at the net, and another point for Grace. It's coming over to make the block for the Grizzlies. Melody Stratman able to make the block there. Chloe Hobson comes over to say something to our chair official. Now drops back into her position. Set number 1 tonight brought to you by Northern Title of Preston. As they'll steer it back over onto the Grace side of the net. Free ball here. They set it there for Stratman, and Stratman able to bury it to make it 16-13. Stratman with her second kill. Next serve from Smith. Hobson from deep hits it into the net. Third hitting error for Chloe Hobson here in the first set here this evening. Next set from Smith as she's reeling off the points here. As that comes again to Steele, off the block and falls on the Grace side of the net. So they stop the run of points. As they had their own run of 6 in a row, just like Preston did earlier in the set. And now here's Esther Steele to serve. Good serve. Set. Stratman. They get a hand on it. Steele keeps it alive. And trying to steer it back over with Selly and hit it into the net. So Preston trails 18-14 here in the first. Stratman with the serve. Outside set comes to Hobson, who puts it away. Chloe got a good set and able to take advantage of it and put it away. 18-15 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Selly serving, and another service error. That's 4 service errors here in the first set for the Indians. First set brought to you, of course, as we mentioned, brought to you by Northern Title. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Hobson gets it back over the net. Free ball here for Grace. Back set comes there to Yost. As Yost able to get the ball over, and then Preston's dig goes out of bounds. 20-15. Preston, who got swept in their first 2 matches today, against Lyman earlier this morning, then against Evanston earlier this afternoon. Zollinger, that's kept alive. Coming over to get it is Anderson. Peden tries to go down the line, but Preston not able to control the ball. as Madsen not able to keep it up. It's 21-15. Grace now with a 6-point lead. Carly Christensen with the serve as Preston steers it back over the net. It's middle set, right through the block, and that's Tyler Yost with the kill. Big Taylor Yost able to drive that one right through the block. 22-15. Hobson, bad set, comes over onto the Grace side anyway. Back to Yost again, and hit it off the top of the net this time. So the mistake there by Yost. Preston should have the serve again, waiting to rotate in a couple of players as Wood and Hobbs come back onto the floor. Madison Wood will serve here for the Indians, down by 6 at 22-16. Serve comes to Anderson in the middle, set for Yost. Off the block, kept alive by the Indians. Back into the back row, Steele steers it back over. They'll set it for Yost again, through the block and down. So Yost with a couple of quick kills, 23-16. Preston down by 7. And Grace just a couple of points away from taking the first set. Serve comes to Selly. Hobson. Dug out, kept alive by Grace. Just flip it back over. Preston has it there. Get it back outside to Hobson again, who comes across and again able to pick up the point. Hobson cuts the court off and tucked it just inside the sideline. 23-17. Grace leads on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. So Hobson serves. Outside set, Smith goes short, dug out, kept alive by the Indians. Comes back off the block on the play there by Hobbs and down. 23-18. Hobson will serve again. Her serve to the back row and unreturnable. Cut the lead down to 4. That'll be an ace for Chloe Hobson. 23-19. Serve bounces off the rafters, comes back down, and the Grizzlies keep it alive. Set in the middle, Zollinger again triple teamed on the block, and it's going to find the court back on the Preston side. Set point here for the Grizzlies, in the first set being brought to you by Northern Title. Anderson serves. Not a good return by the Indians, but even a bad play by Jody Carpenter as she couldn't get it back over the net. So 24-20, and now Zollinger will serve to try to keep the set alive here for the Indians. Her first serve in play, set it over here on the side. They flick it down the line, but it goes out of bounds. That little flick play by Sydney Smith goes out of bounds, and it's 24-21. Zollinger into the net, and that's the way the first set will end. So Preston comes up short. They go 0-7 today in set play as they drop the first one by the final score of 25-21. Take a timeout. We'll have second set action for you coming up right after this.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we get ready for the second set, and the second set tonight brought to you by Level 10 Life. As the Indians now going back to Wednesday night have dropped 10 straight sets. And they'll look to correct that here. As waiting for the officials to do what the officials do. And we'll remind you that this set brought to you by Level 10 Life. Remember, you can reach your next level in life with their special life coaching sessions. That's Level 10 Life. Grace will serve up 1-0. As it's Sydney Jacobson to serve. As they'll set it, going to get out of the way as Hobson tried to come forward, so she'll just bounce it over with one hand. Set deep middle, comes back to Hobson. Hobbs with the set, and that's in. They're going to say it was touched, going over the net. And that might be the first time today that Preston wins the first point of a set. So here's Lucy Zollinger to serve for the Indians. Floats that one over at the net, and there, right there is Hobbs and Crosley to keep it on the Grace side of the net and make it 2-0. Zollinger's next serve. Back set as they try to go down the line. Nice job by Zollinger to keep that ball up and keep it alive. This time they kind of go deep, and there's Hobson to keep it alive as the set goes right through the hands of Madison Wood, and it's a double hit called against her, and it's 2-1. Again, we want to thank the folks at Les Schwab Tire at the Logan North store for sponsoring our scorebug this year and our scoreboard camera. As once we get a chance to get back into the office on Monday, hopefully we can get that fixed, as the service error makes it 3-1 Preston. Madsen drops back to serve. A little one bounce dribble, and her jump serve goes deep. They set near the net up front. It comes to Stratman, and Stratman able to drive it home. 3-2. As Melody Stratman will serve again after putting that point away. Comes back outside. Crossley dug out in the back up in the front. Little dink shot there by Grace. That's kept alive. The drive off the block and out of bounds, as it was Esther Steele with a big hit, but they blocked it and pick up the point. And that'll go out of bounds. Another service error here. Charged against Grace, and it's 4-2. They had one service error in the first set, and they have two already here in this set. 3 overall in the match. Steele serving. Outside. Big hit right in the middle by Yost. And then a couple of Indians run into each other trying to play it, and Yost will get credit for the kill. Her third. Tonight's match brought to you by our friends at Northern Title, the most trusted name in the tri-state area. As the serve, nice little attempt there by Wood just to backhand tip it. Try to keep it alive, not able to. So 5-4 as Hobson dug out all the way back onto the Preston side. Set it for Hobson again as Yost has the block at the net this time. As again, Preston able to keep it alive, but it falls without being able to return it. Kind of a wild return anyway, and Preston would have been lucky to get to it. (6-4), Grace on top. Hobson, blocked by Yost. Comes back to Yost, who hits it into the net. 5-6. Preston trails by a point on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. And here's Adri Selly back to serve again. Selly waiting. Here's the serve. Deep middle. Up at the net. Comes over. Preston gets a hand on it to slow it down. Outside. Hobson. In again. Chloe with kill number 4 and ties the match at 6, or the set at 6 rather. Remember, Abby Clark not available. Kind of banged up her shoulder in the previous match today, and she's not dressed for this one. So a couple of the Preston's best players not dressed. As just nuzz clearing the net was Sydney Smith for the kill. And once again, Grace goes back up by a point. So Abby Clark and Reese Swainston both out with injuries. A couple of their best players on the bench watching this one. Zollinger dug out, comes back up onto the Preston side. Set it outside for Hobson. Horrible set. She's somehow able to keep it in play. As it comes back to Yost, miss hit. As Selly puts it back over onto the Grace side. There's the long dig there, is coming over to try to play it with Smith, but she hit it too deep. And Preston gets even again as we're tied 7-7. Today's game also brought to you in part by Papa J's Deli and Jerky. They're located in Clifton. Find them on the web, and you can order jerky there if you're not close enough to drive out to Clifton and pick it up yourself. Served by the Indians as battle forward at the net, and there is Hobbs to make sure it doesn't get over the net, and Preston has the lead again at 8-7. Madison Wooden now serve here for the Indians. Deep middle serve. Set it for Yost, who got off the top of the net, kept alive, and nope, but we called a lift. They tried to get him up out of the net. It was called a lift, and that ties the set at 8. Preston trailing 1-0. Tried to avoid being swept for the 3rd time today. The set for Hobbs, again, not a good set, and Hobbs had little to no chance to be able to put that into play anyway, where the set was, as Grace takes the lead again at 9-8. Piper Anderson serving, as they'll back set this one for Hobson. Off a couple of hands, kept alive. Outside set comes to Smith. That's dug in the back row by the Indians. Then again, they crash into each other, and it's called a double hit because of it. So Preston now down by 2 at 10-8. And the serve goes into the net, make it 10-9. 3rd service error of the set for Grace. Hobson will now serve for the Indians. Her serve, deep, good return there by Anderson. They set, but they have one play, that's just bank it over, and they hit it out of bounds. So it's 10-10 on the bad return. Today's match brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston or in Logan. And the serve by Hobson. They'll play it back as misplay by the Indians will result in a point for Grace. Makes it 11-10. Josie Newby, who got the ball back over the net, misplayed by the Indians, turned it into the point. As this is played up in the front row, Hobbs comes up quickly to bump it over. Free ball here for Grace as it comes to Anderson. It hits off the net cord and somehow able to crawl over, and it's 12-10. Serve returned by the Indians as Zollinger got a hand on it, just got enough English off the ball that it spun off of the block and then fell, as Zollinger has her first kill of this match and gets Preston back to within a point again. Deep middle serve goes to Anderson, set in the middle, and Zollinger tries to come up and make the play but can't. Sydney Smith gets credit for the kill. She kind of used the offhand and directed it around the block to pick up the point. And now she'll drop back to serve again. 13-11. Grace leading by 2 again. Back set. She can't get to it, but left it for Hobson, and then Chloe hit it into the net. So 14-11 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Set outside, comes to steal, and the block. Melody Stratman with the block, able to keep that on the Preston side. (15-11) as that's a double hit for the Indians again, as again it slips right through the hands of Madison Wood, and all of a sudden Preston, who was back and forth in the lead, now finds themselves trailing again by 5. As the set comes to steal, and again there's Melody Stratman there for the block. 17-11, and a timeout called by Bridget Knapp for the Indians. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it here as well. Back with more right after this.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Grace has scored 5 points in a row, opened the lead up by 6. It's 17-11. And tonight's game brought to you in part by our friends at Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce you'll find anywhere in the city of Preston. And by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Don't forget, coming up at the halftime break, we'll have our mid-match recap brought to you by Level 10 Life. Kind of talk a little bit about what has gone so far on in the first 2 sets. That's the mid-match recap coming up after this set is over. 17-11. Grace leading by 6 and has the serve as Sydney Smith will continue to serve. She's reeled off 5 in a row. Hobson, and kicking it back over. Hobbs hits it into the net. So once again, Preston unable to get the ball back over the net. It's now 18-11. So Smith's next serve, as they set it in the middle. This comes to Crosley. Crosley gets it over, but it's dug out. Come over, and Hobbs with the block, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of the Grace Grizzlies. So it's to be Preston's point as they finally able to pick up a point. 18-12, they finally get the serve back as Carly Madsen will come in to serve. Madsen's serve, good one, played in the middle, coming over, able to play it over were the Grizzlies. Back set comes to Hobson from deep. It's dug out, goes way up, bounces around to the rafters 3 or 4 times, and finally comes back down. Played back over again here by Grace. Back to Hobson again. She goes short this time and able to dig it out. They keep it alive as Stratman gets it back over. Challenge for it at the net. Nice play by Selly to keep it alive from her knees, and then Steele puts it into the net. 19-12. Melody Stratman will serve here, and it's a service error. She hits it into the net. So 19-13, Preston still down by 6. As it'll be Esther Steele to serve. And she gives the point right back with a service error of her own. So 20-13, Preston trails by 7. Running out of opportunities here in the second set. Set number 2 brought to you by Level 10 Life. Set in the middle. Hobson has to go get it, bumps it over. Outside set this time by the Grizzlies. That's dug out in the back row by Steele. It comes back to Steele again, who just directs it back over onto the Grace side. In the middle, Yost goes short for the point. Taylor Yost, who had the big hits early on when she came onto the floor. Now they back off on her like crazy. And she's able to go short as Preston hits that one wide of the sideline, and all of a sudden it's 22-13. Preston trails by 9, and Grace just needs 3 points to take the second set. As that is in, that's the ace. First ace of the game, and the match rather, for the Grace Grizzlies. 23-13. As Preston just does get it back over the net. They go down the sideline and in. Set point here for the Grizzlies, 24-13. Here's the serve. Outside, Hobson hits it through the block. And with a form of protest, able to keep the set alive. 24-14. As Adricelli again will serve here for Preston. Selly waiting, now here she comes, steps forward, delivers a serve deep middle. As that's going to go long, as Sydney Smith tried to play it from deep, not able to. 24-15. They'll set outside as they hadn't gone to Stratman for a while. That's dug out. It comes to Zollinger, plays it over. Free ball here at the net, and it's put down there by Zollinger as Yost not able to put it back. 24-16. Again, the serve comes to Anderson as they play it down the line. Steele able to keep it alive. Zollinger bumps it over. Free ball here for Grace as they'll play it over off a couple of hands, kept alive again by the Indians. Hobson has it again, goes deep. That's off of Anderson and out of bounds. 24-17. Selly. Outside, Yost. Dug out. They have to come and get it in a hurry. They do. Comes back to Hobson. That's played there by the Grizzlies. Back over onto the Preston side again. Hobson will set. Steele hits it into the net. So Grace takes the second set by the final score of 25-17. Set number 2 brought to you by our friends at Level 10 Life. Speaking of Level 10 Life, we'll have our mid-match reset coming up right after this timeout.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
KACH, mylocal.radio.com.
Here's your Level 10 Life mid-match recap here as Preston drops the first 2 sets, 25-21 and 25-17. The difference really for Grace has been since the entrance of Taylor Yost into the game, as she's really taken over in the middle, has 4 kills there. For the Indians, Chloe Hobson with 5 kills. But the big thing for the Indians, although they played very competitive, the most these back-to-back matches of any matches sets they've played so far here today, they need to keep doing that and hopefully get the breaks to fall their way. They've now dropped 11 sets in a row going back to Wednesday night. So set number 3 coming up, sponsored by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. That's coming up right after this.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we start set number 3. Grace leading 2-0. And Preston truly now with their back against the wall as they need to win this set to avoid being swept for the 3rd consecutive match here on this Friday afternoon here in Cokeville. First serve belongs to Chloe Hobson. Grace plays it over, back to Hobson at the net. And Preston gets it over as they'll set in the middle as it comes to Stratman. And into the net, I believe, were the Indians. Yep, so the point goes to Grace. So Preston into the net as they serve. Kind of mishandled a bit by the Indians, although they do manage to get it over onto the Grace side. Stratman again. And again puts it away. Stratman with kill number 4 as her and Yost have really taken over that middle of the court. Outside, Zollinger off the block and out of bounds as Shelley tried to keep the ball alive, not able to direct it back over the net, so it's 3-0. As have a serve formation penalty against the Indians as they were moving at the time of the serve, so that's 4-0. As we'll play again. Sydney Jacobson with the serve. Outside, Steele into the block, and right there again is Stratman. 5-0 favor of Grace. This match tonight brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Set back for Hobson. That's dug out there by Anderson, keeps it alive as it comes back to Stratman. Preston will set again, comes back to Steele again, off the top of the block, but kept alive. Outside, Smith. She's blocked as Grace able to control it. Comes back to Hobson. Back outside, the set comes to Steele, and that is on the wrong side of the antenna, or the pylon, whichever you want to call it. And it's 6-0. Hobson from the back. It's too long. 7-0. So Grace scores 7 in a row. They lead 7-0 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Sydney Jacobson to serve again as it comes to Hobbs, and Hobbs hits it out of bounds. And timeout as Coach Knapp needs to talk to her team as she's seen Shelley score the first 8 points of the set. Timeout. Shelley lead, or I should say Grace leads 8-0. We'll be right back.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, Grace has ripped off the first 8 points here in the third set, and they lead 8-0 as Sydney Jacobson has been the beneficiary of all the offense. She will retain her serve as we go back to work here in set number 3, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. As the Indians get it back over, Jacobson bumps it forward. Here's Stratman, and finally Preston gets on the scoreboard as Stratman hits it into the net. So Zollinger serving, the lefty for the Indians. As the set comes to Smith. That's dug out in the back row by Hobson. To Hobbs. Bump it back over. Kept alive there by Grace. Outside Smith with another opportunity. Goes down the sideline. Kept alive by Hobson. The set for Hobson goes into the net. 9-1. So here is Sydney Smith, who will now serve. Officials ready now. He whistles the ball back into action. Smith runs forward. Here's the serve. Selly steers it over toward the scorer's table and out of bounds. It'll go down officially as an ace, and it's 10-1. Outside set. This comes to Steele. That's off the block. Kept alive by Selly. They'll set it now. This time as it goes to Hobbs. And again, it's just a little too long. So a 10-point lead here for Grace halfway through set number 3. After winning the first 2. They lead 11-1. Smith with the serve. They'll set it. Hobson. She goes short. Dug out. Smith has it. She'll play it over to Anderson as the ball gets the point rather goes to the Indians at 11-2 as Anderson just kind of played it out of bounds. So Madsen will serve for Preston. Kind of short and kept alive here as Peden plays it over. Set it outside as it comes back to Steele. She'll just bump it over and give it back to Grace. In the middle, Stratman goes short for the point. 12-2 as the lead back out to 10 points again. Franklin County Medical Center helps bring you tonight's game. Franklin County Medical Center, where you'll receive the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. As Preston unable to return the serve, it'll be another ace, and it'll make it 13-2. Hobson, as her return of serve comes right to Yost, hanging out at the net. And Big Taylor Yost puts it away, her 5th kill. And it opens up a 12-point lead at 14-2 on the Les Schwab Tire of North Logan scoreboard. Hobson bangs it over. In the middle, Yost again. Off the top of the net, point for the Indians. What do you know? She's human. As Yost mishit one, hit it off the net cord, and it stayed on the Grace side as Steele will serve here for the Indians. Stays alive. But coming over, Anderson hits it into the net, and it's 14-4. Set number 3 brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Shopper, you'll find all the parts that you need to keep your car or truck running strong as an ace served up. 14-5 as Steele serves up the ace, and she will keep the serve. Has bumped around a little bit. Peden has it, plays it over. Preston has the ball set in the middle as they try to get it around Yost, which they do, but Grace able to keep it alive. Outside, Hobson in. Chloe's got 6 kills now. And Preston trying to wiggle back into the match again at 14-6. Set it outside. Peden goes across the court. Kept alive by Selly. Then they go chase it down. So it comes to Hobson. She puts it over. Piper Anderson plays it back deep. It goes to Smith, and she hits it into the net. So Preston on a little bit of a run of their own here as they've cut the lead in half. It's now 14-7. Steele to serve again. Misplayed. Ace. 14-8. Esther Steele. Served up 5 straight points. Can she make it 6? As Grace bumps it back over. They'll set it. Hobson again goes short. That's kept alive. Smith will give it back to Yost. She has just one play. Just bang it over into the open part of the net and then pick up the point. When it's going good for you like Yost, boy, it goes really good. Her 6th kill. 15-8. Carly Christensen comes in to serve. That's a bad serve. Boy, she hit it off her fingers, way up on her fingers for the service error. 15-9. And Adri Shelley will serve again here for the Indians. Selly, good serve. Piper Anderson able to dig that out. Grace will bump it back over. So free ball here for the Indians. Set outside for Hobson. Off the block and down. A little nervous time for Heidi Stoddard, the head coach of Grace, as she starts to wander around along the sideline a little bit. As Selly's next serve is another ace. 15-11, 3 aces in the set for the Indians. So 15-11. Selly will continue to serve. Serve comes deep middle. Played there, Yost in the middle, off the block. Played by Hobson to keep it alive. They'll get it over to Selly, who will just steer it back over onto the Grace side. Free ball here for Grace. Back to Yost again and down. (16-11) on the Les Schwab Tire of North Logan scoreboard. Josie Newby in, the sophomore, with a big serve here to keep a little points going here for Grace as they battle for it at the net, and Smith able to put that away. Neither team had really good control of it, but Smith was finally able to hit it into a soft spot and get the point, 17-11. Back to Yost again as Preston able to keep it alive this time. Smith goes short. Zollinger gets a hand on it to keep it alive. Outside, Smith again goes down the line. Kept alive again by the Indians. Deep and out of bounds. As Selly tried to get the ball out of danger and hit it too deep. (18-11). Christensen serves again. Set for Hobson. Hobson goes too short. Tapped around a couple of times. Finally, Yost puts it over. as they'll set it as it comes to Zollinger, tries to cut the court off. They get a hand on it, but not able to return it. So give the kill to Zollinger. That's her third, and it's 18-12. Preston trails by 6 here in the third set. As Jost blocked down. Hobson met her at the point of attack and got the block and the point. Nice play by Chloe Hobson. As the serve will come back over to the Indians again, and Madison Wood will do the honors. Serve in the middle, the set for Smith as Preston's into the net, and that'll be a point. That'll make it 19-13. Once again, a 6-point lead. Piper Anderson serves again here for Grace. Set comes to Hobson. Can't get it over. Second time she does. And then Stratman's not able to react quick enough to recover and try to make the play. That's another kill for Hobson. That's her 8th. And it's 19-14. Chloe's serve. Anderson gets it back up. Comes to Smith. She'll play it over. As they'll set outside. As it comes to Steele. Comes across the court and in. Esther Steele with the point. Hobson will continue to serve. Preston back to within 4 now. As that'll go out of bounds, make it 3 as it goes to 19-16. Remember, Preston trailed this set by 11 at one point. They've cut the lead down to 3, make it 2 on the ace. 19-17, and once again, the Grace Brain Trust wants a timeout. We'll take it as well. Back with more from Cokeville right after this.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
KACH, mylocalradio.com. KACH.
Don't forget the Tom Cruise double feature continues tomorrow and on Monday, Top Gun followed by Top Gun Maverick. Check out the website wormcreek.org for showtimes and ticket information. So Chloe Hobson will serve again here for Preston. 19-17, Preston has cut the lead back down to 2. As good serve. Newby can't get it over. She hit it into the net. 19-18. Hobson serves again. Newby with the dig. Outside set comes to Smith into the net, and we're tied at 19. So Smith with another hitting error, hit it into the net. 19-19. Hobson continues to serve, and that's going to go too long. Started to feel her oats just a little bit, and she wound up and hit that one too deep. 20-19, Grace goes back on top. Jacobson, who led that big charge early on in this set, as that'll be a point as a lift against the Indians. Makes it 21-19. Jacobson served all those points early on. that opened up such a big lead. Grace up by 2. They'll set it for Hobson. Anderson pops it up. As it comes down, they'll get it to Smith, who will just direct it back onto the Preston side. Service, the set comes Zollinger, taps it back and forth with Stratman. Finally, Grace will just play it back over. Hobson has it. Set comes outside for Steele again, off the block, and played by Grace. Back to Smith, kept alive by the Indians, and then Zollinger can't get her hands on it and hit it out of bounds. 22-19. Preston down 3. Grace needs 3 to clinch the match. As that'll be an ace, as Andricelli can't control the serve, and it's 23-19, and Preston wants a timeout. 23-19, Preston trails, as we'll take a timeout and back with more right after this.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, here's a recap for you. As Grace leads 23-19, they lead 2-0. And Preston needs to get points without giving any up if they have any ideas of going to a 4th set and not being swept for the 4th straight match. Sydney Jacobson serving, comes over as Selly gets it over. Free ball here for Grace. Smith goes down the line, kept alive, still kept alive. Smith goes back down the line for the point. Match point coming up. 24-19. Preston cannot make another error without giving up the match. Jacobson serves. Steele. Back set. Hobson gets it over. Jacobson pops it up. Anderson goes to get it. And Grace will just play it back over again safely. Outside to Steele. Too deep. That's the match. So Grace sweeps the Indians as they win the 3rd and final set by the final score of 25-19. And for Preston, they are swept 3 times. They failed to win a single set. They've lost 4 matches in a row and have also dropped a total of 12 straight sets going back to Wednesday night. So Preston loses 3-0. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with a post-game show right after this.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. and by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now stay tuned for the Ralph's Construction postgame show coming up next. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
A proud member of the co-op, we save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard.
Well, welcome here to the postgame show, brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Well, Preston finishes off what was a very tough day as they dropped their third straight match. They failed to win a set the entire day, as they lose this match here to Grace 25-21, 25-17, and 25-19. For Preston, they finished the day 0-3. Grace goes 1-2 with their only victory coming here against the Indians. Lyman sweeps all three games that they played. They went 3-0 in the bracket play, and Evanston finished pool play, I should say, with a 2-1 record. So they'll figure out exactly where the four teams will fit into tomorrow's bracket play that gets started early in the morning. We don't know exactly what time Preston will play tomorrow, but if you keep your eye on our Facebook page at KACH Preston, we will, as soon as we find out, we will post those times for you coming up, so you can join us here on Saturday from here at the Cokeville tournament as we move into the elimination bracket coming up tomorrow. For the Indians, they finished the match with a total of 7 aces, 4 of those coming in the last set. They also had 6 service errors. Grace with 3 aces, 2 of those coming in the final set, and they had 5 service errors overall during the match here this evening here in Cokeville. So the Indians go down 0-3 as they get swept in all 3 matches here this evening and today here in Cokeville. As we'll come back, we'll tell you about our players of the game coming up right after this.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And welcome back to the postgame show as we check some of the stats here, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, and we'll also have our players of the game for you. Chloe Hobson was her typical, usual, consistent self for the Indians. She finished the match with 8 kills, which actually ended up a high on either team for kills overall in the match. Melody Stratman had done very well, was controlling the middle part of the court, and then all of a sudden Taylor Yost came in, and Yost went crazy. She collected 7 kills of her own and really took over and let Stratman kind of roam the court a little bit as Yost took over that middle section and really controlled it there and ended up with 7 kills overall. So Chloe Hobson and Taylor Yost are players of the game. We'll come back. We'll talk about tomorrow. We'll do that as we continue right after this.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, for the Indians, welcome back to the postgame show, by the way, sponsored by Ralph's Construction. For the Indians, they go 0-3 on the day and see where they end up falling into the brackets once they figure out who's going to go where and who's going to play who. We do not have that information yet. Once we get it, we'll post it on our Facebook page at KACH Radio on Facebook and let you know when the first match will be played tomorrow for the Lady Indians. We'll have that for you here on mylocalradio.com. So until then, we thank you for joining us all through the day, and we thank the folks at Ralph's Construction for sponsoring the postgame show as well. Until tomorrow from here in Cokeville, we'll wish you a very pleasant good night.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.